Austin versus Dallas. Which one is right for you? In this video, we're going to answer that exact question for you. Right now, we want to help you decide, based on the unique strengths of each city, which one is right for you. I'm Elias, and this is Beth, and let's jump right into it.
First, let's talk affordability. It is no secret that Austin is more expensive than Dallas. But the question is, how much more expensive? For starters, the median home price in Dallas is currently sitting at $430,000, whereas Austin's is $560,000. That's 30% higher than Dallas. This is a huge issue with moving to Austin right now. Why did Austin home prices get out of control so quickly? Because it didn't have the infrastructure to support all of the sudden migration. Whereas Dallas has been slowly growing for years. Austin's overnight growth shocked a city that didn't have near enough homes to support said growth. And unfortunately for Austin, this doesn't seem to be changing anytime soon. People continue to move there faster than the city can keep up with. Dallas is also growing rapidly, but because it's a much more spread out city, it's been able to handle the growth with relative ease. Yes, home prices continue to go up, but because of the vast amount of suburbs surrounding Dallas, you can still find starter homes in good locations for $300,000. Rent is also more expensive in Austin compared to Dallas, but not quite to the same degree. Zillow estimates median rent for apartments and condos in Dallas to be $1,441, 14% lower than an average of $1,681 in Austin. Besides housing, the average American's biggest expense, other costs are relatively similar. Healthcare and entertainment costs are slightly higher in Dallas and Austin, but due to the cost of real estate, Austin will still feel overall more expensive than Dallas. And if you're thinking this may be solved over time, you would be right. But since Austin is so far behind on infrastructure, expect the real estate pricing to remain inflated for at least the next 10 to 15 years.
Okay, now that you know about the cost to live in each city, let's talk about their job markets. Dallas is well known for its diverse job market, but Austin is also known for being an up-and-coming tech hub of the US. So in terms of the macro economy, these two cities are both doing very well for themselves. But again, due to the size of Dallas, which really includes Dallas, Fort Worth, Arlington, Irving, Plano, along with suburbs scattered throughout the entire metroplex, there's going to be virtually no end to job opportunities. In fact, over the past few years, the Dallas metroplex has provided more new jobs than any other metro in the US. Last year, it was responsible for 4% of all new jobs in the US. This isn't to say that Austin has a bad job market. It's just that there isn't quite as much diversity, and the city is simply smaller and younger. The types of job you should expect in Austin are in the realm of technology and media, data management, financial services, life science, and space technology. On the flip side, Dallas is a national leader in major industries such as healthcare, technology, aerospace, manufacturing, construction, financial services, and business and entrepreneurship. The Dallas Metroplex is even known as the Wall Street of the South for its role as the second largest financial hub in the US. This is all very high level, but we just want you to see there are job opportunities for a lot of people in Austin, but there are opportunities for anyone and everyone in Dallas. So if your primary reason for moving is job opportunities, and you aren't interested in specifically pursuing one of the careers that are strong in Austin, Dallas is likely going to be your best bet.
All right, let's talk about entertainment and recreation. When people think of Austin, one of the first things they will associate with the city is entertainment, and for a good reason. If you talk to the average young professional or college student moving to Austin, they'll tell you that they are excited about all the things to do there. It's true. Austin has a much more artistic feel, known for its frequent events and live music. When you're there, it's hard to put your finger on why, but there is a certain vibe to it. You can find plenty of videos on YouTube that will list top 10 things to do in Austin. We do not need to repeat that. What we have noticed about Austin's entertainment scene compared to Dallas's boils down to this. Austin residents prioritize entertainment and recreation. It's one of the main reasons they've moved there. That's why there's a more relaxed and artistic vibe in Austin, whereas Dallas residents feel more rushed and on the edge. Originally, Austin was known best for being the home of the University of Texas Longhorns. But with it becoming a new tech hub, it's attracted a lot of young professionals, adding to the already young population of college students who have very specific tastes catered to what Austin provides: art, music, outdoor recreation, food trucks, events, and so much more. Dallas, on the other hand, has a much more traditional urban lifestyle. Entertainment to the average adult may be more along the lines of professional sports, fine dining, and shopping. And of course, various city attractions like the Dallas Museum of Art and the Dallas Orchestra. Also, Dallas may be more family-oriented, particularly in the North Dallas and Fort Worth suburbs. This is easy to see based on how much money flows into public schools, particularly their sports. Similar to Austin, Dallas also has events, live music, food, trucks, and such. is just a way bigger city than Austin, so like any other big city, it's going to cater to its populace. However, Dallas just doesn't have that vibe we're talking about. The amount of entertainment per capita is a lot higher in Austin, and so you will feel it in the air more in Austin. Dallas is going to feel more business-minded and career-focused. This goes back to what we already mentioned previously about the job market. One of Dallas's main attractions is its strong and diverse job market. So people can have a lot of fun in Dallas for sure, but it's not prioritized to the same degree it is in Austin. So in summary, if you're someone who highly values entertainment and unique life experiences on a daily basis, Austin might be the city for you. If, on the other hand, you're primarily looking to advance your career or find an established place to raise children, you'll likely find a lot more entertainment and recreation catered towards families in the Dallas area.
That's right. Next, let's talk about traffic and transportation. In terms of US metros, Dallas and Austin both have pretty bad traffic. So, depending on where you're moving from, this isn't going to be a positive for either city. Dallas has better roads and infrastructure than most metros, but it's hard for any city to adjust to the population growth it has experienced over the last few years. If that's true for Dallas, it's even worse for Austin. Not only can the city not keep up, but the non-stop construction adds to Austin's already major traffic problems. For public transportation, Dallas definitely has more than Austin, but it's also a lot less walkable than Austin. Many believe the Dallas Area Rapid Transit, or the DART, will see noticeable improvements over the coming years. But as of now, it's next to impossible to get around Dallas without a car. The only aspect that makes Austin better in this category is the ability to walk in the city. This, however, is more to do with Austin's small size and less to do with good city planning. Now, what about traveling and convenience? Well, if you're wanting to travel outside Texas or even outside the US, Dallas is going to be your best bet. Located in northern Texas, you have a relatively quick drive to Arkansas, Missouri, Tennessee, and Oklahoma. Your drive time from Dallas to Austin is only about 3 hours as well, if you enjoy visiting that city. On the other hand, any place you'd want to drive outside of Texas, it's 3 additional hours from Austin. Also, we can't forget about DFW Airport. As both the second largest airport and the second busiest airport in the US, Dallas residents are in the perfect position to travel domestically and internationally. We've said in other videos, but DFW has direct flights to every other major city in the world. Beth has gone to China multiple times to visit her son when he was studying abroad, and it only took one 15-hour flight and no layovers. Not everyone's going to be flying to Beijing, London, Dubai, or Tokyo, but if you are, it's hard to beat DFW in terms of travel. Lastly, let's talk briefly about climate. Here's the deal. They're both Texas. That means summers are hot. There's no getting around. But the flip side is that winters are pretty mild. So if you're coming from the north, it may be exciting to know that ice and snow are far less disruptive in both cities. Now, when comparing the two, Dallas tends to have a little bit colder winters than Austin, which makes sense. We typically expect there to be about 1 week each year in January or February where temperatures drop well below freezing. Other than that though, expect mild and relatively pleasant winters from both cities. And as a side note, somewhat related to climate, Austin is in wine country. So visiting wineries is another great way to have fun in Austin, something missing from Dallas.
We didn't say everything we could have about either city, but based on our knowledge of the two cities, we do believe this will give you a great overview of each one. If you're looking at moving to Dallas, feel free to reach out to us. We would love to earn your business and help you decide if Dallas is right for you. If this video helped you decide to move to Austin instead, that's great too. Feel free to reach out and we can get you connected with someone we trust down there. Don't forget to like and subscribe. It really helps out the channel. Thanks again, and we will see you in the next one.